well done. Annie. Oops, sorry.
Not your fault.
We needed to wait for the title anyways.
That's better. All right, it looks like online we have Cheryl Hartman, Christina Delbar, Alicia Beckholtz, Erin Couts, Katie Fairbanks, Maddie Scott, MCAT, Mel Fisher, Missoula Current, Nick Santos. And in 206, we have Commissioner Ribeiro, Botnick, and Sturmeyer. And we have Jacob Allerton, Allison Franz, Brenna Davis, Ann Hughes, Carrie Powers, Annie Cathy, and Chris Lunsberry.
Thanks, Annie. Is there any public comment on items not on the agenda? Moving on to the consent agenda. Anything that needs to be pulled out or anyone want to comments?
You just
I'll second that.
Okay, any further discussion? All in favor? Aye. On to our one action item, Jackson Lee. Or sorry, Nick.
Yep, no worries. I'm taking this for Jackson since he has a little conflict, but just requesting your formal approval of the event permit that Jackson presented last week. No updated changes since last week's presentation. So just, yeah, we're here for any questions if you have any.
Someone needs to say what a fantastic scheme. Scheme is the wrong word. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, you guys did a ton of work, and it was impressive, and like how thoughtful you were about it, and that we will be revisiting this to see how well it works over time and can adjust if things on the ground change.
Flexible, affordable,
smart.
accessible.
I'm sorry I missed it. It sounded like a great conversation.
It was really good. Yeah, it was well done. These guys did a great job.
Thank you. Yeah, we're super excited. I think that this is like a great first step, and we're definitely looking to just have annual check-ins to make sure we're on the right track. Excuse me, and we can make any adjustments as needed as we go through.
Yeah, excited about it.
Move that we approve the permit and fee structure.
Second that.
Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Oh, can I?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
I mean, great. Martin, if you're interested in details, you should chat with Nick about this. This has to do with renting Marshall and using our other park spaces.
Yeah, that sounds great. I'll do that. I'll check with
Say that too. Check with our comms team. There's a good story here.
Thanks, guys.
Write a quick overview.
Yeah.
We have another reporter on too.
Yeah, Nick, do you mind doing that?
No, I don't. Let me just give me a second to pull it up because I don't have it up in front of me, but give me 1 second here.
Thanks, Nick.
an encore performance.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Gripping on there too.
Think so, but Katie
All
Fairbanks.
right. Sorry about that. It was buried deep in our SharePoint file structure here, but soon will be publicly accessible. So just a quick overview. We as a Parks and Trails system, along with Marshall Mountain, work together to create an event permit format and procedural guidelines that would allow event permitting to happen under the same processes for Marshall Mountain as well as our other park sites. We also did this working with other departments in the Land, Culture, Recreation division as well, mainly the fairgrounds, just trying to keep everything as cohesive as possible across all county properties. So insurance requirements, definitions of commercial use, so on and so forth. Just trying to keep it as consistent as possible for the public. So no matter what space you're looking at, you're generally following the same type of procedures as long as you're looking at county property here. So, and then we also took a lot from the city's event permit structure that they've been doing at Marshall Mountain and on their conservation lands as well. So just trying to keep it simple for residents of Missoula, so you can apply for your events on public space. So just three broad categories that will have base fees for them. There will be ability to reduce fees if it's an event or a tour, not, sorry, an event or a visit that is educational and there's no fee transaction for that. We have the ability to reduce fees, and we also have the ability to add on fees for events that ask for more exclusive use, or they have higher requirements for snow removal or county staff. So we try to have a base structure and then add-ons or deductions to try to make it as flexible as possible. So just quickly, our three broad categories is first is the one-time special event, and this is a public event. So this would be any event that's advertised to the public. This is different than like a private event, such as like a wedding or graduation party. We have a separate fee schedule for those, which is consistent with how the fairgrounds runs their operations as well. The next event is the seasonal reoccurring event, also known as the outfitter permit or educational permit. This is geared towards any event where you have like a rolling series. So a good example would be like the Wednesday night bike series. Administratively, it's much easier for us to process these all at once as opposed to doing like 5 separate individual events. And there's also some cost reduction in the permit fee that goes along with that to try and encourage event promoters to hold more than one event. So just more community gatherings is really the goal, and more public use of our space. Then the third event is the youth sports programs, which is divided into 2 seasons, and this is a general flat fee if you're going to have events in those 2 seasons. This came directly out of Marshall, so this would be mainly applicable to Marshall, but this will also be applicable to any field sites that we have on the Parks and Trails side that isn't already taken care of through a maintenance management agreement. So we have a few fields that we have people that would like to rent. We're not like city parks. We have a massive maintenance staff that is putting out goalposts and striping fields at this time. So this is an ability for just kind of simple field use and rentals for the general public at a pretty affordable rate as well. So, and then get into our insurance requirements, supplemental fees. So fees could be increased if you require using an entire portion of a park, or you require exclusive use of a trail system, just kind of meant to have the fees tiered towards the overall impact of the site. So if you're excluding more members of the general public from using that site, your fees going to be increased. If your event is small and compact and other members of the public can work around you, your fees going to be lower. So just trying to have flexibility. So because each event we find is very different, so we'd like to have as much flexibility as possible. That's kind of like just a brief high-level overview. Hopefully that helps out.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Cool.
Martin or Katie, you guys have any questions?
I don't. That was great. Thank you for the information.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
All right, thanks, Nick.
Any correspondence, discussion, events? Okay, have a great day, everyone. 9 minutes. Nice job.
Nice job.